Hey everybody, welcome to Forever Bliss Tarot with Sky. So we are going to do a what lies ahead for the month of August reading. You know, July is coming to a close and new months, new problems, new obstacles, new lessons, new blessings, new all of it. And this month is, Lord, especially challenging because we've got Mercury that's about to start retrograding, and we all know what that brings with communication issues, blocks, and just all kinds of stuff. So I want to just pull some cards and see, what lies ahead for the month. What's in the energy for the month, what my collective needs to look out for, getting everything shuffled. But as you know, this is a collective reading, not a personal reading. So use your discernment, take things with a grain of salt. Don't apply something to your story that does not go. Just keep that in mind, because we don't want to listen to people on the internet and make life decisions based off of that. So just, use your discernment, put it where it goes, or put it nowhere at all if it's not your story. Some things may resonate, some things may not. But what we like to do as spiritualists is get a heads up from spirit, which is what we're doing. So with that being said, we are going to pull some cards and just see what are some things that the collective needs to look out for in the upcoming month of August. What should the collective be aware of, get a heads up on, so they can be ahead of the curve, Spirit? All right, so we already got one that popped out. All right, so we have hating on your body image / exercise routine. So some of you may be dealing with somebody who's a hater, who just, hates what you look like, hates your body, hates that you're in shape, hates something about you, hate that you got a big booty Judy, just something hateful. Not your problem. That is not your cross to bear, but be mindful of that. There is somebody who has a problem with what you look like, and like, what are you supposed to do with that? Like, I am sorry for my face, but be on the lookout for that. Keep that in mind. You also they secretly keep tabs on your every move. So some of you have Aspire. Some of you have Aspire that is clocking your every move, that is checking up on you. Could be someone from your past, could be someone in your present, could be someone spying from a secret profile if it's social media, just someone looking way too closely at what you have going on and not minding the business that pays them. So keep that in mind and give them a show. Fuck it. Like, you're not supposed to be here anyway. So if you get your feelings hurt, fuck you. Then you have an ex-friend is still pressed by what happened. So some of you may have fallen out with a friend and, they really still deep in their feels about it. Could be the one keeping tabs on you, but just, keep an eye out for that. There's still some resentment in the energy. If any of you had a falling out with a friend, or, it could be an ex-lover, could be family, just somebody you fell out with, though. They still in their feelings. Even if they're trying to play it cool, just like, keep that third eye open, because there could be some motive there. You also have all up in your business getting tarot readings on you. So some of you have some divination spies, which that is just against ethical code anyway, getting readings on other people. Especially if it's not someone that's tied up in your energy. Sometimes, if you have a love with someone or a relationship and you're not getting insight on your own business is one thing, but just getting readings randomly on somebody else's business to see what's coming into their life, what their blessings are, that's actually immoral. That breaks code. So, but you got somebody doing that. But I do feel you're highly protected here. So not something you need to worry about too much, but just know somebody is that bothered that they are literally trying to get a blueprint and a GPS map from spirit on what your next move is. Because I don't know who this is in the collective, but you got it going on, honey. You got people hating on your image, People keeping tabs on you. People still pressed about you. They getting readings on you. You are the bee's knees, whoever you are, male or woman. Like, seriously, this is nobody goes through all this about a bum. So just keep that in mind and keep doing what you do, but be aware of it and just, keep your guard up and just understand this is what's happening. You also have causing unexplained body pain and numbness. So if some of you have been just experiencing, those waves of energy, you don't feel good, you feel lazy, you feel stagnant, you could very well be under a spiritual attack. Somebody could be sending you some negative evil eye energy. So you want to just keep that in mind. Do a spiritual bath, whatever your faith is, whether it's religion, spirituality, the Orisha, Venus, the Greeks, whatever it is you do, cleanse your energy. Do a removal bath. If you do candles, light a candle, white candle, healing, removing, protection, return to sender. If you carry crystals, you can try that. Selenite, clear quartz, amethyst. Amethyst is my go-to. That's like the jack of all crystals. So just whatever it is that you do to cleanse your energy, you're being called to say you might need to do that because somebody might be sending you just, negative energy. And sometimes they don't even know that they're doing that. Just saying a few hateful things. The words are a spell. So just keep that in mind if you've been experiencing that. It could be, something that's a lot bigger than you just thinking you feel lazy today or tired. So keep that in mind. But I want to pull some cards to just get some further clarity on this because, who is this person, hating on the body image and keeping tabs on you, just to get some insight on this energy for the collective spirit. Insight on what's going on with the collective energy and this old looky-loo spy baby ass person, because Lord, see, that one flew all the way over there. Something tell, I feel like that's a negative card. Hold on, now I gotta go get it. Gotta go under the table. They just, all this extra work because they don't want this revealed, clearly. See, look at it. Ciao. And of course, what flew all the way on the floor over yonder was the Page of Cups in reverse, which that's just some old weak ass, insecure ass, immature ass, naive, overly sensitive, just easily wounded in their feelings, tantrum throwing, can't take accountability, can't take their own reflection, can't take anything. Oh, Lord, just, yeah. So then you have the King of Pentacles here, upright. You have the Nine of Pentacles upright. You also have the Knight of Wands upright. So, whoever this person is, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You've got Pentacles here, could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Heavy pentacles because, majority pentacle energy. You also have the Knight of Wands here. That is fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, heavy Sagittarius. So, it could be a number of people. It could be, someone who's just really childish, maybe emotionally immature, doesn't handle emotion well, just the woe is me, poor me, and in reverse too, because how is your success and your image and what you're doing causing so much strife for them that they got to get readings on you and even be sending negative energy to you? So it's somebody who's petty. The Knight of Pentacles here, it could be someone who comes across, very structured, disciplined, portrays this image of, having it all together and being really stable and about their goals and just things like that. But, it could be a bit of a disguise because they are secretly all the way in their feelings about you. You have the Nine of Pentacles here, which supports what I just said. So this could be someone who comes across one way, but they're secretly another way. Someone who's projecting a certain image, but they are really not that image at the core. You have the Knight of Wands here also. So it could be someone who's got that fiery personality, just real passionate, real, eager, just real feisty, I would say. Just feisty. So, that's something to look out for in the upcoming energy of August, because it does look like somebody is bothered beyond belief about you just being alive and living. So just keep that in mind and pay them in dust, because like, fuck you. What the hell? So that is what I have for that. So I just wanted to pull some general stuff out. Just, you know, you never know what's going on. And like, this is not even uncommon. And it's just so ridiculous that people want to just be this worked up about somebody else. Like, please get you some business so somebody else's is not so interesting to the point of you just being in your feelings this level, because who has the time for this? Like, it's, child, I don't want to see it no more. Just get rid of that, and that's the end of that. And thank you, Spirit, for that heads up for the collective. They are aware of it now, and they will act accordingly by, like I said, paying them in dust. But now we're going to get into just a bit of a regular spread to see, like, you know, what's going on just in the energy for the month, and just see what comes out. So what is the theme for the month of August for the Forever Bliss Tarot Collective? And guys, don't forget to like the video, comment the video. If anything resonates, it helps me stay in the algorithm. It also helps you become my collective, so Spirit knows that you're here. Your spirit guides know that you're here, and they can get messages to me, messages through the cards to convey to you, to give you a heads up as you navigate life. But we want to see what lies ahead in the month of August for the Forever Bliss Tarot Collective. Spirit, insight on what's ahead in the month of August. So you pulled the Two of Cups. So some of you just, what you have to look forward to is just possibly an offer, a love offer. It could be a partnership. You know, some of you may already be in a partnership and it's going to the next level. You know, it could be marriage, a proposal. But regardless, some of you are going to be forming a new emotional bond or even a deeper emotional bond. So let's get clarifying cards on that. What is the Two of Cups for what lies ahead in August for the collective? Look at that. I love it. What is the Two of Cups saying for the collective for August? What lies ahead? Oh, I love all of this. Yes, honey. So, all these, I didn't even want that many, but Spirit said yes. So, you've got the Two of Cups being clarified by the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Empress upright, the Wheel of Fortune upright, and the Tower in reverse. So, many of you have a partnership that's coming in, but what this can also symbolize is, let's straighten them out. So what this can also symbolize is some of you moving away from a partnership and just moving into some calmer energy. So some of you may have something that has ended and this energy is kind of carrying over into the month of August, or this is going to be happening in the month of August. With the Ten of Swords being here in reverse, that is air energy, Gemini. So, you know, could be you, could be someone in your energy, but with that card coming out, that's you just kind of realizing something is done, you know, closing a cycle. You do have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is all about cycles closing. That's fire energy, I want to say. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But, it's, you know, Wheel of Fortune is actually all energy, so all signs. But regardless, something has come to an end that you are finally ready to just kind of accept it. Like, accept it that this ending has happened. This partnership has happened. You know, this partnership has ended. It happened. Light at the end of the tunnel. Trying to heal the wounds of it. Nurture yourself. You do have the Empress here. That's heavy Libra energy, heavy Taurus energy. And it's about just nurturing the ground you walk on. Nurturing self. You know, just growing, evolution, just pouring into you. We give so much of ourselves to others, especially in unions that involve love, you know, business partnerships, things like that. But it does look like something is coming to an end, and you're going to be nurturing that. Now, you do have the Tower here that's in reverse. So some of you could be, in an energy where something needs to end. You're struggling with it a little bit, maybe just kind of delaying the inevitable because it's hard to just give up on something that you planned on investing your energy, your life, your time. You had plans like goals, business plans, could be anything. But, there could be some resistance there and just like that fear of letting go. And just a need to embrace the transition of endings. Now, another way that can be read is for those of you who may have already endured this energy, you may have a partnership coming into your life because you are ready for that. Like you have already moved on from it. You've done the healing. You've accepted that ending happened. You're ready to move into a new cycle here with the Wheel of Fortune. You've been nurturing yourself and you're ready to nurture something new in your energy. So that is what I have for that particular question. Which cards was it? I got 2 decks out here. I confused myself. So what we're going to look at next is, what should the collective release from the last month? So what does the collective need to release from the month of July and not bring over into August? What needs to be released from that's too many. What needs to be released from the collective energy? But I will say, I did see the 3 of Swords pop out, but I'm not going to keep it. But this damn Page of Cups is right back out, Lord. Child, what needs to be released from the collective's energy that does not need to carry over from July? Spirit, give us clarity on the heads up of what needs to be released from the last month. So we've got the Page of Cups, which Page of Cups is in reverse. I just explained that from the first spread. It's just, there could be, one, Page of Cups, water energy, Cancer heavy. Something that needs to be released from the last month could be a person. It could be behaviors of you, but, just immaturity, maybe being overly sensitive to things, being easily triggered by things, being spoiled, being a brat. The Page of Cups is a tantrum thrower. They don't get their way. They're easily wounded. Woe is me. They're also, it's a bit of naivety as well. So it could be someone in the collective. It could be someone that you're dealing with. But let's get some clarifying cards on that. Why is the Page of Cups in reverse here for what the collective needs to leave behind in July and not bring into August? All right, 4 again, because I really only wanted 2. But we've got the Hierophant. We've got the 10 of Cups. We've got the Knight of Wands. And we've got the 5 of Wands. So, off the top, 5 of Wands. Fire energy, Leo, but, maybe there's just been strife. Like, pettiness, some arguments, just clashing egos. You doing the most, struggling to be heard and feeling unheard. And, it looks like Spirit is saying this is the energy that overall needs to be left behind. So you just don't bring that into the new month. Some of you may be dealing with someone who possesses this energy, because now with the clarifying cards, I'm getting a bit of a story. So this Page of Cups here in reverse could be a person that possesses that energy. And you do have the Emperor here, which came out upright, fire energy, Aries. But, the Emperor, though he symbolizes, remember, he or she, because it's an energy. So it can be a woman, it can be a male. But, it's that structured, discipline kind of values and respect. But, sometimes the Emperor can also be a bit of a tantrum thrower. It could be, someone who doesn't get their way, or they're the boss, they're the rule maker, and when they don't get their way, they just get emotionally toxic. And, that's why the overall energy of the Page of Cups is what needs to be left behind. You also do have the 10 of Cups here, and like I said, along with the Knight of Wands. And I'm thinking, whatever this negative energy is, whether it's work or not, because, competition, competitive, that can be strife at work as well. You might be just having some backbiting, some clawing, some underhanded things to get certain favor, going for a position, people just really taking the gloves off and just going for the jugular. So, but it does look like what needs to be left behind is just even dealing with this conflicting energy. Like, you don't need it for your life. Let it out of your life. Let it go. You know, you want to, and you have the Knight of Wands here. Let's touch on that because, you know, that's about movement. That is fast action. That is just diving right in, being spontaneous. And as you can see with the Five of Wands here, you have this Knight of Wands moving away from him, going towards the Ten of Cups, which is absolute fulfillment, water energy, Pisces. So some of you could be that, but it looks like what needs to be left behind in order for you to go towards fulfillment is just anything that is not sitting right with your spirit. If you feel you're in a constant battle with someone, constantly disagreeing, constant clashing egos, clashing visions, just nothing you can say is right. Somebody's finding a problem for every solution and just, you know, being really immature. Let it go. You don't need that. Like, you can't breed anything great from that energy. So that is what Spirit has for that. So what I do want to know now for the collective is what should they pursue from the last month? Or, you know, what should they be pursuing, you know, from the last month, bringing it into August? What energy does the collective need to bring into August, Spirit? Collective energy that needs to be brought into August. Oh, too many. Too many. Spirit, what collective energy needs to be brought into August? All right, let's see. So we have the moon here. The moon is upright. So I do want to clarify that. But, you know, just to start, the moon is water energy, Pisces. So, you know, overall, I'm thinking what needs to be brought into August is maybe you kind of cutting through illusions, cutting through, you know, some of the things that you question, maybe like intuitively. There are some things that happen that you're trying to ignore, maybe trying to see the bright side of things. And I think what you need to bring into August is just kind of uncovering what's hidden. You know, paying attention to your intuition, paying attention to your subconscious, even paying attention to your dreams. But can you see it? I don't think my light is all extra shining on it. Hold on, let me move this over. Give y'all a little bit of, because that glare is glaring, but I sure can't turn the light off because it is absolutely terrible. But all right, so you got the moon there. So let's clarify the moon. Why is the moon what the collective needs to bring into August? Clarify the moon as what the collective needs to be bringing into the month of August. All right, so we've got the Three of Wands in reverse with the Justice upright, with the Nine of Wands upright. So starting with the Three of Wands, one, heavy fire energy because, you know, you've got two wands here. So that's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I want to say heavy Sagittarius with the Nine of Wands and heavy Aries with the, did I say Two of Wands? I meant Three of Wands, but heavy Aries with the Three of Wands. But, you know, this symbolizes obstacles and like just maybe, you know, delays and setbacks, you know, feeling overwhelmed, maybe, you know, things hadn't panned out the way that you wanted, or, you know, or it could be, honestly, with the moon being here and, you know, it's kind of uncovering deception, it could represent you turning your back on something that you thought was going to bring fulfillment. You thought it was going to be something that, you know, could grow, something you could move forward with, but, you know, with you digging deeper into your subconscious, paying attention to your intuition, it might be time for you to turn your back on the seeds you thought they were planting because they are not, you know, creating a harvest, so to speak. You also have the Nine of Wands here, which is symbolic of just being really resilient. You know, maybe you've been just in a situation where you have been fighting a hell of a battle in July or previous months, and you are just like, you have been fighting a good fight, bruised and battered, really trying to, like, you know, stand firm in your resilience, trying to hold on as much as you can and fight that good fight. But it looks like it might be time to, you know, toy with the idea of you shouldn't have to fight this hard for whatever it is that's leaving you just feeling ragged, leaving you feeling like you got to pay attention to your intuition to uncover bullshit and walk away from it, which is why the Justice is also here, upright Libra energy. But, that's about balancing your scales. It's the cause and effect. It's having clarity on what is being hidden from you, or even some of those things that we're trying to ignore ourselves, that our subconscious is saying that it just doesn't produce growth, value, opportunities. It just looks like you have fought enough of that battle, and it might be time to look at it a different way, and rather look at it in a way as what it is rather than what you wish it would be, so you can just bring balance back to your life here. Just take accountability for the fact that you tried, and like I said, you fought the good fight, but you shouldn't have to kill yourself energetically to make anything work. And that's with love, that's a partnership, that's a job. Like, it could be, because being that the 3 is here, this can also be collaboration with someone else, and like it is in reverse. So it just could be it's time for you to leave that behind and just look out for other opportunities on another horizon, whether that be, like I said, a job or a person. But regardless, what you need to be doing in the month of August is paying attention to your subconscious, paying attention to those things, those uncomfortable things that you may not want to face in reality, because you have so much hope of what you want something to be, but that might not be what's happening for you if you've got this turn away energy and you're just like sitting here battle fatigued. Like, even out your karma, balance your scales, learn the lesson, take what you can from it, and move forward with new knowledge. So that is what I have for that portion. Now, what challenges may the collective face in the month of August? I do want to see that. So what challenges may the collective face in the month of August that they need to be aware of, Spirit? Challenges that the collective may face in the month of August that they need to be conscious and aware of, so they can have a heads up. Spirit, well, I'm going to take those because those just popped out right in my arm. But overall energy that you need to be aware of and just challenges is the 3 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. So some of you may be dealing with some heartbreak coming up, some grief, separation, could be a loss of something or something that just brings emotional pain here. The 3 of Swords is air energy, Libra, so some of you could have Libra. It's also Venus, so, check your Venus placement, because, that could be Libra as well. But it looks like overall, just like sorrow, especially here with the 6 of Pentacles, which, maybe that's, shared resources with someone, or giving and receiving, or maybe you not feeling that you've been getting that from someone, and it's putting you in a place of pain. It's putting you in a place of sorrow, of loss, of suffering. Some of you may be feeling betrayed about something, or something's going to come up where you have to face something that's a betrayal. But let's get some clarifying cards. So, Spirit, clarify the 3 of Swords and 6 of Pentacles as what challenges may pop up in August. Let's see, another grief card. Clarifying cards for the 3 of Swords and 6 of Pentacles. Lord, man, August. So, all right. Well, already said the 3 of Swords and 6 of Pentacles. What's being clarified now is the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and also the Hierophant. So, some of you in the collective may need to look out for the fact that there is going to be some undesirable energy in the month of August, something you have to face. And I mean, like I said, you got this moon here for what you may have been ignoring, in your own energy or in your situation. You just are really trying to see the brighter side, but it's time to look into that darkness and pay attention to what you're feeling, because what's upcoming is some type of betrayal, loss, heartbreak. The 5 of Cups here also, that's water energy, strong Cancer. And I want to say that's the 5 of Cups represents the moon over here. So, but with that being said, I mean, that's another grief, sadness, loss, regret, you feeling super disappointed. I hate that. It's very similar to the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is just like something that hurts. Somebody that may have hurt you. Just something that causes a lot of pain, a lot of emotional pain. And then that Five of Cups is that residual, like, oh my God, the depression, just the purging and just the feeling of that loss. Then you have the Five of Pentacles here. Good Lord. So that's another loss. That's, it could be financial loss, could be, a loss of some material wealth, or, even feeling unstable. So, if this is in regard to a relationship, you do have because you do have the Six of Pentacles here. And like I said, that's giving and receiving, equal give and take. So it could be a situation where, you're possibly parting ways with someone who you had shared resources with. And so, things could be feeling a little tight in the month of August while you kind of figure out your new normal, figure out your new budget, but anytime, life is shaken up in that way, it does. It causes some scarcity. And I do see that here with you struggling a bit. And not necessarily just financially, just emotionally, just an energy of something may happen where you have no choice but to just look at things for what they are and face that feeling, make the ending. You had this Tower here, you had this Ten of Swords over here, you've got strife and bullshit here. It's just like it might be time that you got to face those feelings, and you just have to grieve whatever this loss is and just make that decision, because it's not bringing you the fulfillment that you want. You have the Moon here, you have the Three of Wands in reverse, you have the Nine of Wands upright, and like it's time for you to balance out your own energy with feeling like you may be giving so much to something, because that's another aspect of the Nine of Wands as well. It's like you are really like defending and protecting whatever this is at all costs, but at what point is the cost too steep? Does it need to cost you your heart, your soul, your dignity, just sadness, grief, emotional well-being, your finances, you're feeling just energetically in lack, whether it be financial, whether it be emotional? Just the Five of Pentacles is just lack to me, lack of wealth. And as we all know, wealth is not always material wealth. The wealth is spiritual wealth. That is infinite value, like something that's just destroying you spiritually, mentally, and just is so heavy. And it makes you feel like you're in a state of lack. Now you do have the Hierophant here, and that is earth energy, Taurus to be specific. So the Hierophant is about structure, learning, conformity, and just overall wisdom, honestly. So it does look like in the month of August, there's going to be some changes in a situation that will bring you some grief, but trust that it's a learning experience, and nothing happens to you to spite you, to punish you, to hurt you. All of it is divinely orchestrated to push you closer to your higher self, to a higher level of knowledge, to a higher level of understanding. And like, life's greatest teacher is pain. Life's greatest teacher is pain. And I am so sorry. This is some upcoming energy for people, for my collective in August. Now, this is not everyone, so don't go home breaking up with your spouse or your partner. Like, I got a reading that you about to fuck up in August, so we could just end it today. Don't do that. If you already know you've been kind of feeling some of this energy, you know if this is your reading or not. But this is what could come up, an obstacle you could face. And I mean, it doesn't always have to be love either, so keep that in mind. Like, we get betrayed by environments we work in. It's just not bringing us that fulfillment. We're trying so hard. We just keep feeling like the finish line is moving. We're giving it our all. We keep getting passed over for that promotion, and it's just like, it sucks. It sucks to feel that way. Like, you want to do your best. You want to be in a place where you feel like you're getting back everything you're pouring into an opportunity, an environment, a job, a career, a position, just anything. And so it might be, time in August, if you're not feeling like you are getting what you are putting in that situation, it might be time to consider, like, you have to go, because it doesn't need to deplete you to the point of scarcity. Like, You were there, you learned skills, you gave it your best shot. You take the wisdom that you learned from it, and let's move on, because like what we know about endings is they are new beginnings. They are disguised as new beginnings, and just wanted to give you that heads up for August for sure. Now, let's see what opportunities August will bring for the collective. Spirit, what opportunities will be coming in for the collective in the month of August? Looking for opportunities in the month of August for the Forever Bliss Tarot Collective. What do they have to look forward to opportunity-wise? All right, so overall energy, the Knight of Cups. So that looks good. That's water energy. Want to say Pisces specifically, but something to look forward to is some of you guys are going to have a little romantic offer coming in. You're going to meet someone, you know, could be meeting someone, or like I said, it could be an environment, but we'll clarify that in a minute. But just overall, the Knight of Cups, romance, just charming, feeling emotionally attuned, you know, your knight in shining armor, so to speak. But let's see what this energy is specifically. Spirit, clarify the Knight of Cups as opportunities coming in for the month of August for the collective. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Well, this Knight of Cups is stubborn. We're going to try this again. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Asking for clarity. All right, there we go. So the Knight of Cups, hopefully you guys can see this. I'm running out of space here. But the Knight of Cups is being clarified by the Fool in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, which popped out last, the Page of Wands in reverse, and also the Six of Cups. So something coming in. All right. First of all, let's start with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is water energy against Scorpio, so, you know, double clarity on water energy. But with the Six of Cups being here, you know, that can be a blast from the past. That can be, you know, reminiscing on memories, some nostalgia. So it could be an opportunity maybe coming in from a person from the past. You do have the Fool here in reverse. So what that's air energy. Aquarius, I want to say specifically, but you know, I don't know if in the past, whoever this person is in the past, maybe they were just, immature, naive. You know, the Fool in reverse can be careless, a little reckless, unprepared, you know, apprehensive, hesitant, you know, or this could be an energy of you feeling hesitant about whoever this energy is that's returning from your past trying to spin the block. With the Fool here, you might be feeling very apprehensive about, you know, having a new beginning with this person, letting them come back into your life. Maybe, you know, some of you have been single for a while and just on your Stella got her groove back, and you're not sure if you want to let someone disrupt your energy, especially someone from the past who has already proven to be disruptive of your energy. And that's a risky new beginning to take. So I do see that offer is coming in, but there could be a little bit of hesitation around that. You also do have the Page of Wands here, and that's another card that Page of Wands in reverse at that. So fire energy, but you know, that's another card of uncertainty, maybe indecision, you know, lacking direction, maybe, you know, hard to make a decision. So you've got an offer coming in from someone in the past. You feel a little nostalgic about it, but there's apprehension as to whether you want to have a new beginning with this person. You also do have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is totally a new beginning, Earth energy, Virgo, but, you know, it's structure, it's discipline. So whoever this person is, you know, they may be coming in with a new changed type of mentality. You know, people do grow. And just because someone is spinning the block, it doesn't mean they're going to create the same story that, you know, unfolded before. People do grow from the things that they go through, losses, lessons. But, you know, you have this person from the past that's coming in, trying to offer you a shiny new beginning with this little coin there. Like, I have changed, I am different, and I'm not going to say that they're not. But at the same time, you do have a lot of apprehension here. So just make sure, if that's the situation, use your discernment. Just weigh the pros and cons. Take it slow. Give it a chance. Be friends. Be cool. Just it's not that you have to shut the door totally, but with these two uncertainty cards of moving forward, it looks like you are being called to use your discernment at least, and just believe half of what you hear and more of what you see from whoever this person is. Now, if this is possibly a new person, same kind of energy. Someone's coming in. You got two knights here. They're coming in fast. The Knight of Pentacles is a little slower, but the Knight of Cups is coming in saying all the right things. The Knight of Pentacles is like, baby, I can take care of you. We can grow together. We can be the new Bay and Jay. We gonna build this thing, but you're still kind of, with this Six of Cups card here, it's kind of like reminiscing, and like what that could also be. If it's a new person you haven't experienced yet, it could be you kind of reflecting on some past experiences that could have you a little apprehensive with moving forward with this new offer. But regardless, there is an offer coming in for the month of August for the collective. Whether it's a new person, it's definitely a person, but whether it's a new person or an old person, you are going to feel a little apprehensive, so just use your discernment. Doesn't mean you have to shut the door, hear what the person has to say, like, okay, you changed, we'll see, I suppose I'll meet you for coffee, but that's all it's going to be. Okay, thank you, we did baby steps. So, that is what I see coming in for you for August. Now, let's just see, just like general advice for the last portion of this. I just want to get just general advice from Spirit, for the collective. What general advice do you have for the collective, Spirit? Just anything that comes out, what you think they need to know, be aware of, in general, just insight on what they can do to navigate August and just make it the best, or at least what they can watch out for so it isn't the worst, So let's see. You've got the Ace of Swords. Then you've got the Seven of Wands, you've got the Hanged Man, and you've got the Five of Wands. So what Spirit is saying, as advice, beware with this Five of Swords here. Did I say Wands? Five of Swords, but Five of Swords here, air energy, Aquarius specifically. Spirit is saying, just beware of conflict, just bullying, little bullshit arguments, just aggression, someone being real flip at the mouth, and just be warned that you may encounter someone like this, or someone who's just like I said, really sharp tongue, painful words being said, just a little too flip at the mouth. You also have the Seven of Wands here, which is fire energy, Leo, and that's about you standing your ground. You may be being challenged by someone. There's opposition in the energy, but it's you defending yourself. It's you standing firm on your boundaries, on your respect, and not letting whatever this little conflict, petty energy is throw you off your square. You've got the Ace of Swords here, which that's air energy, Libra, but that's clarity, a breakthrough. It's you gaining a new perspective with maybe a situation you were dealing with, but you're going to be looking at that differently in August, or Spirit is urging you to look at it differently in August and just fuck that. Stand your ground. I'm not here for it. You also have the Hanged Man here, which is upright. That's water energy, I want to say, Pisces, but Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But with the Hanged Man being here upright, it's you surrendering and just letting go, just releasing yourself from the hold of whatever this energy could possibly be. So some of this could be an energy you're already experiencing, or this could be an energy that may pop up in August. And Spirit is warning you to just, rather than maybe doing things your normal way, I'm a Libra, and my normal way is there's going to be karmic consequence and cause and effects, and we're going to balance these scales, and I'm going to justify and do all the things and plead my case and all that stuff. But Spirit may be saying, look at it from a different perspective and don't even give it all that energy. Just surrender to it. Just you know what? You in that energy, you keep that for you. That does not belong to me. I'm shifting my perspective. I'm going within. I'm looking at things from a deeper level, and this is just not worth my energy. Energy is wealth. Energy is material wealth to me, honestly. Like, and what you're not going to do is steal my energy over no foolishness, and I got to be around here defending myself, fussing and carrying on. What I will do, though, is defend my peace, and I surrender and let this bullshit go. You can have that. I've already had the clarity and breakthrough that I need, and I'm just not going to give it my energy. So I think that's what Spirit is saying. Just for August, if you've got this energy already, just kind of try to look at it from a different perspective and make sure you're not giving it too much that it's depleting you. Like, you're supposed to defend yourself, but not to the point where you are just energetically exhausted. Like, you don't need that shit. Surrender to it. Go within. Let people have that chaotic energy for themselves, and you just be blessed. Pay them in dust. Fuck them. So I do want to get another card, because I got a new deck that's Akashic Records, and I just adore them. It's an oracle deck. But let's get some Akashic messages for the Forever Bliss Collective for August. What Akashic messages do you have for the collective for August that you want them to know from their higher self, the ancient wisdom locked deep in their DNA? Like, what do you want them to know? Give them some insight. Yes. Something almost flipped. Grounding. What do we got? Warrior spirit. See? Speak up and be present. So, put that back. So first, you got grounding. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending so much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside, plant your feet on the ground, and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. Like, we are in the dead of summer. August is kind of that last summer month, because, you know, September coming in, that up comes fall. But, you know, get out there, enjoy nature, enjoy the beach. Get your bare feet on the ground and just reconnect with nature to bring you back to your center, especially if you've been feeling any kind of chaotic energy, especially if you haven't really felt it, but something pops off in August, because there's going to be some energy around. But Spirit is saying just look at it from a different perspective and give it to nature. Get back to your grounded self, Mother Earth, one with the earth, one with the universe, one with Jesus and Latter-day Saints, whoever it is. Get one with it and just remember your core, your base. Now, you also have warrior spirit, which is relentless commitment to challenges, approaches life as a personal battle, here to master your forceful nature. So you do have some challenging energy in each of these segments. You got the Tower in reverse here. You've got the Five of Wands here. You've got the Nine of Wands here. You've got the Three of Swords here. The Five of Swords here. You've got the Fool in reverse. The Page of Wands in reverse. You've got the Eight of Wands here. You got the Five of Swords here. So, you know, with whatever these challenges are that are coming up, just know you do have a warrior spirit. You have an army of guardian spirits behind you, guardian angels, ancestors, just whatever you call them. Know that you have an army of people protecting you, because you are also a warrior spirit, and they're not going to let anything happen to you. So just feel safe in knowing that no matter what is going on in your outer world, you're being supported behind the scenes. Now, you also have caring connection. A new supportive relationship is on the horizon. It might be a kindred spirit or possibly even romance. It could be someone new or the deepening of an existing relationship. Open your heart to this new connection. And what did I say? Where was that? This Page of Cups that's under here. So, like I said, some of you have got a connection coming up, and you know, it could be new or it could be someone from the past here with this Six of Cups here. But just know that's on the horizon, and just keep an open mind, keep an open heart. Like I said, even if it's someone from the past, people change, you change. None of us are who we were 10 years ago. None of us are who we were 5 years ago. None of us are who we were in our 20s or 30s or 40s. And as we age, we grow, and so do other people. And sometimes it takes people to lose you to learn what your value is. So when they come back, they appreciate you in a better way. So just keep your heart open. Make sure your heart's not cold, but also just, keep that third eye open and keep your discernment on point. But don't let it make you paranoid and closed off to possible connections. So you also have speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. That makes me feel like this advice over here. Like you've got that Ace of Swords. One, you got the Five of Swords, but you got this Ace of Swords and Seven of Wands defending yourself. The Ace of Swords is like you have got some new clarity, and you are about tired of someone's shit, and you about to let the words cut through them like a sword, honey. I have said what I said. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of this. Your mama bald head. Your kids ugly. Your baby mama ugly. Your boss ugly, like it's just whatever it is, but you're about to be reading somebody their rights, and if you haven't and you've been holding this stuff in and it's just been heavy on your soul, release it, lighten the load, say what you have to say, and stand on it. That absolutely. So some of you are going to be speaking up, and you also have be present. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. And I feel like that supports this moon you got over here for, what you should be pursuing this month. It looks like, it's time to uncover what's hidden. It's time to bring some of those hidden feelings to the surface that you may not have been wanting to face, some of those hidden questions that you may not have wanted to ask because you don't want to rock the boat. Spirit is urging you, your higher self is urging you, your destiny is urging you to be here, be present, unfuck yourself. Like you are ungrounded right now, and it might mean you're holding a lot in, and you're doing a lot to maintain the equilibrium of everything around you. But if it's costing you yourself, it's costing you your peace, just your balance, it weighs too much, it's too expensive. So reground yourself, and it's time to get out of your head and start saying what the hell you really mean, or what you think it is, or what you need to know, and just putting it out there, because you don't need to be in a state of suffrage. And that is what I have for this reading. I love to see it. This was very clear. So that is what I have for you, collective. So hopefully August works out well, even if it starts off bumpy or gets bumpy in the middle. Just know you're going to emerge from it shiny and new. We've got to navigate life lessons. It's how we unlock our next level. So with that being said, I am going to wrap it up, and I thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future readings. And that is what I have for the collective for August. That is what lies ahead. So thank you so much, and don't forget to like the video and just comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're going through. Let me know if any of this makes sense to you. I love to hear about it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. See you soon.